Hello YouTube vintage clock collectors. Bit of a mystery clock here, not to me, but let me throw a few hints out to you. It's made in Berlin, Ontario. It has kind of the classic wall clock look. It's a first edition. Has a nickel-plated works. That's signed Pequegnat Clock Co. Berlin. It actually has a label on the back, but I'm not going to flip it over because I'm actually gluing some of the stuff on it. This glass was very, very loose. Once that glue dries, it'll be in tight. Show you this part here. So this clock, I picked this up earlier in the week. I do Pequegnat clocks mainly, of the older clocks that I do. It's kind of a family tradition in some ways, collecting these clocks. My dad, my brother, my cousins, my uncle were all into this at one time or another. And it all started in 1976. For me, I accompanied my dad on an ad in the Record, local newspaper, for a Pequegnat clock and a Finola radio. We went to this house and it was nice stuff, very nice condition. The clock was a Moncton, Pequegnat Moncton if you're familiar, and it was $60. The guy was firm. I remember him saying firm $60. That was the first one that I recall coming into the family. And there's been many since. Here's the thing. Back in those days, in the 70s and 80s, if you're lucky, before they really took off, you might get one for 20, 40 bucks, something like that. The cheapest one I ever remembered finding back then was one my dad bought. It was, I believe, a Swan. It was for $20, and the works was just thrown inside. It was in pieces, thrown inside. Eventually got it together. There's a clockmaker who put the works back together and got it going. This one needs a bit of work. The face is a disaster on it. So I've got a new old stock face I'm going to put on it. Some new old stock hands. The hands that were on it have had several repairs of bad, it's almost like they were brazed. I don't know why, or silver soldered. That's not even the correct hand. The pendulum was missing the wire. So I actually have another one here to use on it. Let's say I have it apart gluing it. Oh, and this clock was $9.99 at a thrift store a few days ago. It is by far the Pequegnat find of the millennia. It's, and you know, I feel kind of badly about that. They could have listed it for more, but there aren't that many people that would take this on. Like, this was either going to be a parts clock, or someone would have to put the money in to get a face and everything to restore it. So here's what I was kind of thinking on it. I was going to put this together thanks to the Dragon Slayer on eBay, who provided me with the face and the pendulum. That was very helpful. And my dad, who had the hands kept around for 40 years. So that's been very helpful. I would like to restore this clock and then sell it and donate the money to the food bank. This is a way of just thanking the hunting gods of clocks. I don't know. Just, you know, success in these Pequegnat clocks. That's kind of my plan. So when it's back together and running, I'll do another video, put it up for sale, and then donate the money to the food bank. Anyway, thanks for watching and listening.